Hey, Matt Morris, welcome to the Unemployed Millionaire Show. And coming to you with a book recommendation for one. Book by Orrin Woodward, Resolve 13 Resolutions for Life. Great book. A lot of really meaty leadership principles in here. And I wanted to just kind of share with you one thing. There's a lot that I've gotten out of the book so far. I'm not done with it yet. But one thing that I've started applying in my life, it's something that I'd actually read about in the past, and it was how Ben Franklin, what he would do is he would create these resolutions. He'd create virtues that he wanted to live by. Maybe it was humility or, obviously different things, but he had a handful of those, and he would basically make the resolution, and he'd spend the next week or the next month living by that resolution. And I'm going to give you just one, and this is one that you can hold me accountable for. If you know me, if you interact with me, I want you to hold me accountable for it. And it is this. It is to speak no ill of any man, even if it's out of truth, and to speak only good things. And when I read that resolution, I actually, got a reminder of that in here. And I started thinking about how important that is. And I was actually having lunch with a friend of mine, and it was where I kind of realized that I was not living by that virtue, and it had to do with a certain person that we both, had we both knew this person, and it was someone who, in my mind, I didn't exactly respect a whole lot. And I said a couple things that I thought in my mind, they're just truths. I'm not saying anything that's not true, but it was definitely not something positive. And the other gentleman had a really negative encounter with this other person. And what I found was interesting was he said nothing bad at all. Nothing bad at all, even though I know it was a really nasty, terrible situation that he had with that other person. And what ended up happening is after that lunch, the level of respect that I had for my friend, because he said no negative about the other person that I knew he had a really terrible experience with, just caused me to respect him at a whole nother level. And so that's a resolution that I've personally committed to. And I've found that in large part, I don't talk bad about people, but every once in a while, I tend to maybe say something that I might, think is very truthful about the person, but it's not positive. And it just goes back to the old saying, if you don't have something positive to say, don't say anything at all. And so that's a resolution that I'm going to encourage you to take for yourself. It's something that other people will create a reason for other people to really respect you if the only things that you're saying about other people are things that lift them up, that build them up. And so hopefully this added some value and helps you out. Apply it in your life. If you feel like this can add some value to some others, share it around. If you're not subscribed at my newsletter at mattmorris.com, hop over there, put your name and email address in so you can take advantage of some things that I only share by email. And as always, go make life an adventure.